Welcome back. Example 3.9. How to graph a line using the intercepts. Here is an example. Graph negative x plus 2y equals 6 using the intercepts. So first, as always, we find the x-intercept. Set y 0. In your original equation, where you see y, replace it by parenthesis 0. 2 times 0 is 0. Negative x plus 0 is 6. Negative x is 6. Multiply throughout by negative because I want to get rid of that negative 1. Negative. So negative 1 times negative x is negative 1 times 6. This gives me negative 6. This gives me x. So x is negative 6 and I have my x-intercept. Negative 6, 0. Now, we find the y-intercept. To find the y-intercept, set x 0 in your original equation. Set x 0. You're left with 2y equals 6. Divide both sides by 2. You get y equals 3. So you have your y-intercept 0, 3. Now find a third point. Set x equals anything or y equals anything. I have just set x equals 1 in my equation. X is 1, so that's negative 1 plus 2y equals 6. To solve for y, add 1 to both sides. 2y equals 7. Divide both sides by 2. Y equals 3.5. So 1 and 3.5. So we now have 3 points. That was your x-intercept, that was your y-intercept, and that was any third point of our choosing, right? So x equals 1 and we found y coordinate and that was your third point. So plotting these points, negative 6, 0 is here, 0, 3 is here, and x equals 1, y equals 3.5 is between 3 and 4 precisely. Of that height 3.5. That's your line joining these 3 points. That's the line we draw using intercepts equation given by this equation. So let's try one ourselves. X minus 2y equals 4. You want to draw the line using intercepts. So first let's find x-intercept. What do? Set y 0. Set y 0 where? In your given equation. Set y 0 in your given equation. Notice 2 times 0 is 0. You're left with x minus 0 is 4. That is x equals 4. So you have your x-intercept. X coordinate is 4. Y coordinate is 0. Alright. Now let's find y-intercept. How do we find y-intercept? Set x equals 0. In what? In your original equation. X is 0, minus 2y is 4. 0 minus anything is that minus. 2y equals 4. Divide both sides by negative 2. Negative 2y over negative 2 equals 4 over negative 2. That gets me y equals negative 2. So we have our y-intercept. What is our y-intercept? Y-intercept is obtained when x is 0 and we get y is negative 2. So now a third point. Set x equals anything, right? In your equation. So x is 1 minus 2y equals 4. Well, subtract 1 from both sides. 1 minus 1 cancel. I'm left with negative 2y equals 4 minus 1 is a 3. Divide both sides by negative 2. Alright, negative 2. So, that cancels and you have y equals positive over negative is a negative. 3 over 2 is 1.5. So, the third point is x is 1, y is negative 1.5. So, now you have the 3 points. What are the 3 points? First point is 4, 0. That is your x-intercept. The second point is 0, negative 2. That is your y-intercept. And the third point is 1, negative 1.5. Right? That's it. We plot these 3 points and draw the line joining them. Right? So, 4, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 on the x-coordinate. Y-coordinate is 0, so you don't go up or down. You stay on the x-axis. 0, negative 2. On the y-axis, it's negative 2. And x-axis is, on the x-axis, it's 0, so you stay on the y-axis. 1, negative 1.5. X-coordinate 1, y-coordinate negative 1.5. So, halfway between negative 1 and negative 2. So, that's your third point. Now, draw the line joining these 3 points. All right. That's it. That's your line. Okay. So, what are the points? One is 4, 0. That's your x-intercept. The other is 0, negative 2. That's your y-intercept. Maybe I'll write it here. And the third one is 1, negative 1.5. Okay. That was your third point. So this is the line given by this equation. All right. Let's try one more problem. Negative x plus 3y equals 6. Find x-intercept. How do you find x-intercept? Set y equals 0. Where do you set y equals 0? In your original equation. Negative x plus 3 times 0 equals 6. 3 times 0 is 0. Negative x plus 0 equals 6. Negative x equals 6. I want to solve for x, so multiply both sides by negative 1. You have negative 1 times negative x equals negative 1 times 6. We have x equals negative 6. So that is your x-intercept. You have x-coordinate negative 6, y-coordinate 0. All right. Next, find y-intercept. To find y-intercept, set x 0. Set x is 0 in this particular original equation. Negative 0 is 0. 0 plus 3y is simply 3y. Divide both sides by 3. you get y equals 2. So now you have your y-intercept. X coordinate 0, y coordinate 2. Now, find a third point. You can choose any x value or y value. I simply prefer setting x equals 1 in your equation. Minus 1 plus 3y equals 6. Add 1 to both sides. You get 3y equals 3y equals 7. Divide both sides by 3. You see, so this is y equals 7 over 3 is 2.3333, so on. Okay, it is a recurrent decimal. But regardless, you have 1 point. The third point, x coordinate is 1, y coordinate is 2 and 1/3, if you like. Mixed numbers, this is accurate. That is an approximation. So this is preferable. So you have 3 points now. X-intercept, negative 6, 0. Y-intercept, 0, 2. And the third point, 1, 2 and a third. Okay, so this was your x-intercept, this was your y-intercept, and this was simply your third point. So let's use these 3 points to graph our line. Start with x-intercept, negative 6, 0. So negative 6 on the x-axis and y-axis 0. So y-coordinate is 0. So you don't go up and down. You stay here. That's your first point. 0, 2. X-coordinate is 0. Y-coordinate is 2. That's your second point. Third point is 1 and 2/3. So not half, but a little less than half, right? 2/3 is somewhere there. So that's your line. Okay. So 1, 2/3 is the third point. Negative 6, 0 is your x-intercept. 0, 2 is the y-intercept. And equation of the line, negative x plus 3y equals 6. All right. So we'll continue in our next video similar problems. Until then, bye.